Starting an agency today is actually very simple. First, spend 4 months choosing a logo, then make an Instagram page with We Help Brand Scale, then buy a course from a guy whose agency revenue comes from selling you a course. Now you're ready to make absolutely zero money. So in this video, we're not talking about how to build a successful agency. We're talking about how to build an agency that fails. पैसे डुबाओ, एजेंसी बनाओ, ये वीडियो पूरी देखना मैं. So the first advice, who should start an agency? If you're a person who's fresh out of college, you've probably done a course on digital marketing, then you can surely open an agency. You probably don't have clients or a portfolio or experience or probably a good skill, but you want to learn and you want to build something and you want to be your own boss. So kholo. Because the other side of it is actually very brutal. If you spend the first 2 years focus on building your skill set, becoming best at whatever you do, building a consistent flow of clients for at least a couple of years, and then when the work is actually overflowing, then you start outsourcing to different people. If you do it that way, तब तो आप successful हो जाओगे ना. And we don't want that. तो सीधा कॉलेज से ग्रेजुएट होते ही अपनी एजेंसी खोल लो. जितनी जल्दी खोलते हो उतना बेटर है. 19 साल, 18 साल, 17 साल, मैं तो कह रहा हूँ 13 साल के हो गए, टीनेज में आ गए, एजेंसी खोलो. Now let's be serious. The next thing that you need to do is to figure out your services. And when I say figure out your services, I mean you need to do everything possible. Everything that you can get your hands on, just do that. Execute it. किसी के साथ भी काम करो यार. जो बंदा पैसे दे दे, घर आई लक्ष्मी को मना नहीं करते. Anyone finds you on Instagram, tells you कि भाई मेरा cover page image बना दे, बनाओ. 15 रुपए में बनाओ, लेकिन बनाओ. जो मिल रहा है वो दो. मैं तो कह रहा हूँ PR भी कर दो. Because if you do end up deciding a niche, then it'll be a problematic situation, because by the end of the first year, you would have worked with very specific clients after defining your ICP. And once you define your ideal customer profile, then you know exactly the kind of people that you're working with and the exact niche that you're working in. People know that you're the absolute best in this X thing that you're doing. When you become the best, then you can demand any sort of money that you want. But we don't want that, because if you can charge any XYZ amount of money, then you're successful. And who wants to be successful in 2026, guys? So do none of this. And one pro tip, गलती से भी AI first मत बन जाना. तुम लोग सब कुछ हाथ से काम करो, हाथ से बनाओ, एक एक ग्राफिक हाथ से बनाओ और धीरे धीरे काम करना. 2 साल में एक प्रोजेक्ट डिलीवर करो. मैं तो कह रहा हूँ जितना स्लो हो सकता है उतना करो. The next thing that you need to figure out is what makes you an agency. Nothing at all makes you an agency. Like any freelancer in the world, just start selling your time. Just start positioning yourself as an agency. काम ही तो लेना है. कुछ भी काम उठाओ और अपने आप को agency बोलना चालू करो. Because let's look at the other side. If you start creating actual systems and start selling those systems to your end clients, if your clients are always aware that what is going to happen next, along with the delivery cycle, along with the complete contract, तो फिर तो ambiguity रहेगी कहाँ? फिर तो स्केलेबल सिस्टम बन गया ना ये. बट वी डोंट वांट दैट, बिकॉज वी वांट यू टू फेल. ऊपर से क्रिब और करते हैं ये टीम वाले कि हमें ये चाहिए वो चाहिए. द नेक्स्ट इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट इन बिल्डिंग योर ड्रीम एजेंसी इज हायरिंग. हायरिंग मल्टीपल पीपल इन डिफरेंट प्रोफाइल्स इज फॉर वीक पीपल. So do everything all at once by yourself. And outsourcing अगर कर भी रहे हो तो सिर्फ फेवर वाले फ्रीलांसर से करना है. And make sure that you do not build a scalable team. Because freelancers can be hired and fired at any point of time. But team is a liability. You have to pay salaries every month. So don't fall into that trap. अगर आपने बना ली टीम तो सब कुछ easy हो जाएगा. A team would mean better collaboration because you're hiring experts in the gaps that you can't fulfill. And if you start acting and functioning like an operator, someone who does manage everything along with winning new clients, along with taking care of business, along with the end deliverables, then you would end up creating a healthy business pipeline, which would in turn mean more work for you. And if everything is getting better, then your quality of services will improve. If your quality of services improve, then you can charge more money from the clients and you can get in more clients. But ये तो प्रॉब्लम हो गई ना, धंधा अब चलने लग गया. फिर एजेंसी हमारी फेल कैसे करेगी 2026 के अंदर ही? हमारे पास 3-4 ही महीने हैं, उसी में फेल करना है हमें, चाहे कुछ हो जाए.
Your cost is equal to x plus y.
तो नेक्स्ट बात करते हैं दोस्तों प्राइसिंग की. प्राइसिंग के लिए मैं बोर्ड ले आया हूँ टू एक्सप्लेन दिस ब्यूटीफुली टू यू. प्राइसिंग का बेसिक फंडा ये होता है कि जैसे मैंने पूरा ये मैथ बताया है, इन लोगों को अभी समझाया है, उसका फॉर्मूला निकलता है A is equal to Z divided by 100, 1:10 plus 30% ऑफ योर मार्जिन. बट ये फॉर्मूला अगर आप फॉलो करते हो तो आप क्या लूजर हो एक नंबर के? आपको जो कॉस्ट मिल रही है आप उस पर प्रोजेक्ट उठाओ. ये है प्राइसिंग. इफ यू गेट अ DM and you're a social media marketing agency and the DM says कि मेरा लोगो बना दो, मेरे पास 5 रुपए, तो आप बोलो मैं 3 में कर दूंगा. That is how you need to think when you're starting your business. Pricing is nothing. You need to get your hands dirty with everything you can possibly get. So that's pricing for you guys. The problem with pricing is if you do end up pricing your services right, then you end up making a lot of money. And if you start calculating what your actual agency cost is and then start estimating projects based upon the timeline and the value you provide to the end consumers rather than just selling on an hourly basis, then what would happen is that you would be able to charge a premium, and that would in turn mean that you would make more money. Plus, if you actually understand the cost of your agency and figure out your hourly rates and your profit margins, how much you want to keep, then what happens is that you're always in control with the pricing. You already know what kind of clients you do not have to accept and what is the minimum price, the absolute minimum price that you can go to. अब लॉस यही है कि पैसा कमा लोगे. पैसा कौन कमाना चाहता है यार? एक्सपीरियंस करना है अपने को लाइफ. बस 2 महीने बाकी हैं, तेज तेज करो, ऊट पटांग प्राइस दो. And the last and probably the most boring part is the office space. My suggestion would be कुछ भी हो जाए ऑफिस तो बिल्कुल नहीं लेना. मेरे पीछे ही देख लो इन सबको यार. सब लोग आ जाते हैं रोज ऑफिस. मतलब क्या मतलब है ऑफिस आने का रोज? ऊपर से इनको चाय पीनी होती है, हर 10 मिनट में चाय पी रहे हैं. अरे 5,000 का तो दूध का बिल भर दे रहा हूँ मैं, महीने का नहीं 2 हफ्ते का. एसी का बिल अलग, पानी का बिल अलग, रेंट अलग. ऊपर से इनकी डिमांड्स इतनी, आज ये दिला दो, सामने दिख जाओ तो ये बोल रहा है भाई मेरे को नया लेंस चाहिए. ऊट पटांग डिमांड्स आती रहती है. इससे अच्छा है सबको सब घर बैठाओ, सुबह काम दो, शाम को काम मांगो. कभी किसी की शक्ल ही नहीं देखनी पड़ेगी. Because if you do end up investing in an office space, then what will happen is that more collaborative work will start happening and everyone will have beautiful new ideas that they can pitch in. And when ideas like that flow, then you always know that you're innovating in something new every day. You're learning something new from every other person that you meet in office. Another thing that will end up happening is कि community बनने शुरू हो जाएगी यार. People will start liking each other and people will feel excited to come to work every day. And what will happen in the end is कि तुम as a founder इतने वेले हो जाओगे कि यहाँ पे खड़े होकर वीडियोस बनाओगे ये सारी, क्योंकि तुम्हारे पास काम ही नहीं है कुछ और करने को. सब काम तो बाकी लोग ही संभाल लेते हैं. ये कल्चर फर्स्ट ऑफिस बनाना ही किसको है यार? हमें तो बनानी है एजेंसी that will fail. So now it's end of 2026 and most of you who watched this video till the very end, you might have failed. So all my competition is now dead. बहुत fake था ये, बहुत fake था and ये video भी बहुत fake थी. I'm kidding you guys, of course. We want to help you. I know this was satire and we try to do something very unique in this video. I know I'm not Hormozy, so you're not going to listen to anything that and everything that I say. But what we're trying to do is we're trying to share all our experiences as transparently as possible. We create a ton of such videos. We have detailed documentaries and we give a lot of insights on branding and how you can build your own agencies. I will create a follow-up video on how to build an agency in 2026, which will be a lot more detailed without the satire. So if you want to see that, let me know in the comments. If you did like this format, then let us know about that as well. We would love to create more satire-based videos in future as well. And we are creative people. My team gets bored. These folks, they want me to do different things in every video. So this is us trying, guys. I have been Yogesh and I have been trying to demotivate you all this video. So everyone who reached till the very end, you probably are serious folks. That's my time though. Until the next video, may the force be with you. Ciao. Because if you, ये डाल देना.